where we love creativity and collectibles.
And in today's video, we got Series 4 from the World of Miss Mindy Vinyl Collection.
So we have Evil Queen, Cruella, Queen of Hearts, Maleficent, and Oogie Boogie. These guys are some of the most iconic Disney villains.
We love these figures. We've done Series 1, 2, 3, and this is Series 4 Disney Villains. We got the Oogie Boogie, which is a glow-in-the-dark exclusive. Comes with a fun little accessory. And we got Maleficent, which also glows in the dark, which is pretty cool. So let's go ahead and get into set number 4, which is the Disney Villains.
Fine Tip Creative Studio.
All right, which one you want to unbox first?
I want to start Oogie Boogie off. Start with a bang.
Let's do it.
Right here, as you guys can see, we have an exclusive glow-in-the-dark Oogie Boogie. This is really cool because as it says on the box, it's glow-in-the-dark. And something I noticed is that on the cover, on the back of it, where it shows like the art, it doesn't show him with his snake eye kind of pet, but he does come with it, and it's really cool. And when I open him up, he has such a really cool, like, toned down neon green with some fun details, like the spider on his head, cool 8-ball cape. I like his big bow tie with kind of like the clubs and the spades and all the card symbols, as well as some skulls in there. Such a cool figure already out of the box.
Right, I really like the design of the face on him. The eyes are cool looking. I like how he's got the different shades of green. The little cross hatching is cool to give it that kind of dimension. And
something like with all Miss Mindy's, they have such a really cool kind of way how they interpret shadows, how they use a darker color, whether it's for skin, whether it's for clothing. Look, he also has this like little spider thing right there, and he also has like a gap right here where you can see 2 eyes, kind of referencing how there's bugs in him.
Right, he's got that slit along the side, looks like some bugs looking out, and the spider hanging down on the back looks really cool.
Overall, he's a really cool figure. And let's talk about his pet next. So this is like a snake eye, quite literally. So when he's like rolling the dice in the scene, he like rolls snake eyes, and then you see like 2 snakes start crawling out of them. This whole like kind of figure reminds me of a lot of like neon lights, kind of like he does have them in the movie, as well as it's a fun thing that he is glow in the dark, like he is kind of in the movie.
Speaking of glow in the dark, why don't you cut the lights out and we check him out? Nice. So, he glows a lot.
Yeah, he does. He's picking up really well on the viewfinder. You can see me bathing red light. This looks like a horror movie cover.
So the glow in the dark feature looks cool. It's primarily all the green on the figure. The cape on the back's not glowing. Neither are the icons on the bow. But it looks really cool.
Overall, this is a really cool figure. All the details are really cool and really reminiscent of the movie. I'm just loving this figure. Such a cool figure.
I love that they made the Oogie Boogie because we got Jack and Sally. And we're going to do a video of all the Nightmare Before Christmas vinyl figures from the World of Miss Mindy. So stay tuned for that. Let's go ahead and get the next one open.
So let's now unbox Queen of Hearts. Let's go.
All right.
Over here. Here she is out of the box. This is such a really cool figure. Off the bat, you guys can see like she gives off that really queen vibe, especially with the crown.
I think it looks great the way she's got all that sass in her eyes. She's got that little nose, and I like how her lips are kind of kinked to the side, a little crooked. She's got the hearts on her knees and on her shoulder pads. That looks really cool.
I'm also really liking how they did her overall design, like how she always has them kind of with the cape and had to make them stand up. Really cool. I especially like the addition of her heart, like kind of staff, as well as her crown, and it just really seems like the Queen of Hearts.
These are such great figures and such a bonus to be able to have figures signed by Miss Mindy herself. Shout out to Miss Mindy and the Inesco crew for getting these over to us.
Overall, she's such a really cool figure. I'm liking all the hearts on her and how you can really sense her emotions in it. Such a great figure. Now let's move on to the next one.
Hold on, let's
yeah. Bring them down without wrecking our whole entire setup.
Alright, so we got these 2. So here we have the Cheshire Cat along with Alice. These 2 are from Series 2.
And then this one, as you guys can tell, is from Series 4.
Right, Series 4 is the villains. Series 2 has Jack, Sally, Cheshire Cat, Alice, and Jessica Rabbit.
They kind of show the main parts of Alice in Wonderland with her, and then kind of her whole experience in the forest, and then her in the castle. But they look really cool, and if you guys did want to see a review of those,
we'll put a link to that video in the description. All right, next up, we're gonna go with Cruella de Vil.
So this was also really cool, and after rewatching the new Cruella one, we have a newfound appreciation for Cruella and her backstory.
Right, we always like 101 Dalmatians, and even the Cruella movie was good, but the new Cruella movie that they just came out with was great. If you haven't seen that, check it out. Now let's check out this Cruella figure.
So out of the box, this is really cool. I love how they're already incorporating the Dalmatian feel with her shoulder pads and her handbag and her dress.
Right, the color scheme on her is great. She's got the white, red, and black. I like how they got a little bit of green in her eyeshadow. That looks great. I love how we got the signature on the back there in black, and the money sign on the back of her cape looks really cool.
I'm liking the sculpt, how you have her defined hips, and then you have her way, how she's holding her handbag.
Right, the handbag she's holding is really cool, how it's got the Dalmatian print. Again, the eyes look great. I love the way they address the eyes on all these vinyl figures.
I'm also liking how they didn't go overboard with the whole Dalmatian clothing.
Right, it's perfect.
It's like a kind of highlight.
I really like this Miss Mindy Cruella figure. She looks great. And again, if you haven't seen the new Cruella movie, check it out.
Yeah, it's really fun. I'm liking how they brought a whole new personality to Cruella and her backstory.
Very cool. Next up,
let's move on to Maleficent.
Maleficent.
Here's Maleficent. I'm really liking her already out of the box with her crow, really cool. And all her details, especially her cape.
The way on the back it has green flames coming up.
And as well as how it's like kind of shredded, and it shows that in her sleeves.
She looks good. I like the horns. The eyes on this one are a little smaller than some of the other ones.
I love the dramatic eyeshadow on her, and how the Evil Queen is showing kind of like boldness and kind of like scary fierceness. I'm also liking how they use the purple stripes on her headpiece to kind of define it, as well as how they're also shown down here in her dress. And kind of like Oogie Boogie, how they were using this light purple to show highlights in it, and how it's really cool.
And she's got that light green color, which means she glows in the dark. Let's go ahead and show that. Nice.
Oh, you can see Oogie Boogie going on here too.
So you can see here her face glows in the dark, and you can also see on the back, not as much, but the flames on the back also glow in the dark. I do kind of wish more of the details in her eyes would glow in the dark, but it's still cool that it glows in the dark.
And if you guys don't already follow Miss Mindy on Instagram, she posted a cool photo of her kind of like mixing up her Maleficent statue, I believe it is, and she makes it look kind of like a zombie, which is cool.
Right, she does some custom paints. If you don't follow her on Instagram, go check her out. She does some custom figures where she'll make some glitter. She does all kinds of cool things. And she also highlights photos from different people who collect her figures and take awesome photos. So if you happen to have these and you take cool photography, check her on Instagram. She'd probably love to see your photos. That's it for Maleficent. And last up in the set is...
Dun, 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 the Evil Queen.
The Evil Queen.
And here she is out of the box. I'm really liking how she's holding the apple in her hand, as well as how she has a very dramatic eyeshadow.
The rotten apple's got a skull on it, which is fun. And I like how her top lip looks to be a little curled up. Like she's got that little extra bit of attitude. The tassels here hanging from her waist are nice. And I like the way her hand is posed. Even nice details in the hand. You can see the breaks in all the fingers. And bonus on this one, we also got signed Miss Mindy figure.
I like how it has the sword and the heart icon on the back of her cape. She also has her crown, really cool how it stands out. And I'm also liking how she has that kind of skull look on her face. Her eyes have some like green, yellow, and red highlights in them. Really cool. I'm really liking how all these villains have such cool capes that represent their like style or represent them. Kind of how Oogie Boogie has like an 8-ball, Queen of Hearts has a heart and crown. And if you guys are, let's say, like a big fan of Sleeping Beauty, you guys can have both Maleficent as well as Aurora, and it includes the Blue Fairy.
Right, so here's the Aurora that came from another series of Miss Mindy figures with the princesses, and she comes with her little blue fairy. If you want to check that video out, check it out on our Toys and Collectibles playlist. They work well together. So to go with that Oogie Boogie from series 2, we also have the Jack and Sally, which we're going to soon open these up along with the Oogie Boogie and the holiday collection, which has the Jack and Sally with a few different accessories, but they're awesome.
And they also happen to come with
All right.
dun, 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 my favorite piece, Zero, really cute over here.
Right, very cool. And then the piece we forgot to show, which goes with the Evil Queen, was Snow White. And she's awesome as well. You can check her out in the series 3, I believe, with the Disney princesses. And if you're a fan of the Miss Mindy figures, these vinyl figures are awesome, but she also has a line of these poly resin figures. This is the Snow White poly resin along with the Evil Queen as well. These are great figures.
And remember when I was like younger, I was at Downtown Disney and I saw a really cool Maleficent one, and I just remember falling in love with them. They're such cool figures.
Right, they're both cool. I like these resin figures. I also really like the vinyl figures. Miss Mindy figures are awesome.
She has a bunch of different things for all kinds of fandoms. Like how she has some of the DC ones, which is cool. And she also has one that I've been dying to get my hands on, is the Sorcerer Mickey one with like it's the broom people and like the centaur.
And there you have series 4, which is the Disney Villains from the World of Miss Mindy vinyl collection.
Overall, these are really cool figures, and I'm liking how they have some of our favorite ones, including Oogie Boogie and Cruella Maleficent.
Right.
Such cool way and such cool design on these.
They're great. I like all of them. I think if I had to pick a favorite,
I'm picking Oogie Boogie because frankly, I'm a sucker for everything I have for Christmas.
Right. I would normally say Maleficent, but after that new Cruella movie came out, I'm gonna go with Cruella. I think she's awesome. Let us know which one's your favorite down in the comment section below.
And if you guys want to see more unboxing and reviewing of these Miss Mindy figures, go check out our Toy Collectibles playlist where we unbox and review all kinds of cool collectibles, such as the Miss Mindy poly resin figures you guys saw earlier.
Right, we also got series 4 of the vinyl figures here. We also did series 1, series 2, series 3, and we got the holiday collection coming up next, which is Jack and Sally. A little bit different paint job, and they come with different accessories. We're gonna bundle them up with Oogie Boogie and show the Jack and Sally from series 2 so you can see all her Nightmare Before Christmas figures. If you're not familiar with her figures, she's also got some really cool new poly resin figures. Here's a picture of those. If we happen to get our hands on those, we'll for sure do a review of that. If you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you want to add any of these figures to your collection, as always, check for links in our description.
Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time. Fine Tip Creative Studio.